190, 200, 230, 240, 283.2.
An old mining area in the heart of the Yukon, all quiet, as if no one had visited in years. Parker Schnobble had just arrived with his team for a routine inspection. No one had any idea that they were about to find something that would change the entire history of the gold rush. An abandoned Trauml, rusted, half buried in the soil. It looked as if it had been left there intentionally. But as soon as Parker shone a flashlight inside, everyone's breath stopped. There wasn't just soil inside. There was heavy black sand and glistening gold flakes. Experts say such flakes mean a hidden jackpot. In the mining industry, on average, only 0.1 ounce of gold per ton is produced. But here, readings indicated a concentration nearly 8 times higher. Parker's face was in complete shock, because if this Trauml was truly loaded, it could mean that there was $5 million to $20 million worth of gold lying there. And right now, the price of gold is hovering around $2,000 per ounce, so you can figure it out yourself. But the biggest question is, why was this Trauml left here? Was it an accident? Was there government pressure? Or is there a dangerous secret hidden behind it? As Parker continues to unravel this mystery, both tension and danger are increasing. And one thing is certain, brother, if you don't subscribe now, you will miss the biggest moment in gold rush history, because what is about to be revealed is something no one could have imagined. The Yukon region is considered one of the harshest and most silent mining zones in the world. Snow, mud, and old mining roads are visible for miles. In many places, thousands of people once worked. The sound of machinery echoing day and night. But today it's almost silent. It's as if the place has turned into a ghost town. Many mining sites in the Yukon suddenly shut down. Sometimes the gold runs out, sometimes the company goes bankrupt, and sometimes the government suspends permits. Sometimes the weather becomes so dangerous that crews have to abandon everything immediately. In some places, old machines remain standing as if no one had ever tried to retrieve them. When Parker Schnobble arrived at the area, the atmosphere was completely different. The air was cold, and there was an eerie silence all around. Looking at the old broken pipes, rusted equipment, and tracks buried in the soil, it seemed as if the place had been uninhabited for years. Even Parker briefly realized this wasn't a normal sight. But Parker's plan that day was simple. He hadn't come for a treasure hunt. His mindset was simply to conduct a routine inspection. Before the new mining season began, he wanted to survey some old areas to see if there was any usable ground left. Parker thought this would be a routine job. His team thought they'd probably find abandoned dirt piles, some scrap metal, and that was it. No one expected a major jackpot to be discovered during this inspection. Parker himself wasn't mentally prepared for any shock. In fact, as often happens in mining, routine days are the most boring. Parker had conducted hundreds of surveys in his career where nothing significant came up. He simply looked at maps, checked ground readings, and moved on. This time, too, he thought he'd return in a few hours. But that's the special thing about the Yukon. But the ground here can surprise at any time. Sometimes the greatest discoveries aren't planned. They come unexpectedly. And that day, something similar was about to happen to Parker, something he hadn't even imagined. As he ventured into the abandoned ghost mining area, Parker had no idea that within minutes he would encounter the most shocking moment of his life. What lay hidden in the dirt wasn't just a machine, but a secret jackpot worth millions of dollars. Parker and his team slowly moved forward into the abandoned mining area. It was quiet, only the sound of their boots on the soil could be heard. Then, in a corner, Parker suddenly spotted a large machine. At first glance, it didn't look like any ordinary equipment. It was an old Trauml, but judging by its condition, it seemed as if no one had touched it in years. Now the Trauml was completely covered in rust. Its metal body was broken in places, and some parts were half buried in the soil. It looked as if someone had abandoned everything in a hurry. Weeds had grown around the machine, and old pipes lay scattered as if they had been scattered after a storm. Parker paused for a moment. His eyes stared at the Trauml. He said softly, "How is it here?" Because no one in the Yukon would abandon such an expensive machine like this. A Trauml is worth millions of dollars, and abandoning it would mean something very serious had happened. Some members of the team were even feeling scared. The atmosphere was as if this place wasn't just empty, but was hiding a secret story. Questions raced through Parker's mind. Had an accident happened here? Had the company fled? Or was there a reason that hadn't been revealed until now? Parker went to the Trauml and examined it carefully. It was filled with mud and stones. From the outside, everything looked like normal dirt. but Parker had experience. He had seen many times that sometimes the greatest discoveries are hidden in such abandoned equipment. Then came the moment that changed everything. Parker took a flashlight from his pocket. The air was cold. His hands were trembling slightly. He slowly shone the light inside the Trauml. Initially, he saw only wet mud and dark sand. But suddenly, something shone in the flashlight beam. Parker froze completely. He turned the light again, and then it became clear. Tiny, shiny flakes. It wasn't a stone. It was gold. Real gold flakes glowing even in the dark. The team members from behind called out, "Wait, is that really gold?" Parker's breathing quickened. His eyes widened, because this wasn't normal. Gold flakes inside an abandoned Trauml meant there could be a huge deposit hidden here. Suspense was at its peak. Parker removed a little soil, and more flakes became visible, as if a jackpot was opening up before him. At that moment, Parker realized that this wasn't just an old machine. It could be $1 million secret, one that someone had deliberately hidden from the world. And the biggest question was this: if this gold was lying here, who left it there, and why? As soon as Parker saw the glistening gold flakes inside the Trauml, his mind immediately began calculating. This was no small feat. Not everyone in the mining industry knows that under normal conditions, very little gold is extracted from a ton of soil. The average rate is about 0.1 ounce per ton, meaning even a truckload of soil yields barely a trace of gold. But what Parker was seeing here wasn't normal. His experience told him this concentration was too high. When the team quickly checked the readings, they discovered the gold content could be about 8 times higher. This means if the average is 0.1 ounce, there was a chance of finding about 0.8 ounces per ton. And in mining, this is considered a jackpot-level discovery. Now imagine if tons of material were stored inside the Trauml that translates directly into millions. Gold prices today are around $2,000 per ounce. This means that just 1 ounce of gold is worth more than 1.6 lakh rupees. And if thousands of ounces are hidden here, the value could reach anywhere from $5 million to $20 million. Even hearing this was unreal for Parker. He had seen big gold finds many times, but the discovery of so much potential within an abandoned Trauml was absolutely shocking. He felt as if he had uncovered a buried treasure chest. The only difference was that this treasure wasn't hidden underground, but inside a forgotten machine. As soon as the team realized this, the entire atmosphere changed. Until a few seconds earlier, everyone had been silent, but now everyone's eyes were filled with excitement and fear. Workers looked at each other as if they couldn't believe what they were seeing. No one was able to speak. One worker said softly, "If this turns out to be true, it will change our lives." Another replied, "Brother, surrender, this could be the biggest moment in gold rush history." The place was suddenly filled with both hope and tension. Finding so much gold brought as much joy as it did danger. Parker himself was emotionally shaken. His face was in shock, but there was a fire in his eyes that only a miner possesses. He felt like this was the opportunity he'd been fighting for years. But at the same time, a question lingered in his mind. Why was this Trauml abandoned? Some on the team were happy, others nervous. Amid the silence, there was only the sound of the wind and the glittering gold inside the Trauml. It felt as if the land of the Yukon had finally revealed its secret. And at that moment, everyone realized this wasn't just a discovery. This could be a jackpot that would change the destiny of Parker and his entire team. But the story had just begun, because the real mystery was about to be revealed. As Parker and his team realized that this abandoned Trauml could hold millions worth of gold, a new question began to float in the air. The question was so profound that it both excited and aroused fear, because no one in the Yukon would simply abandon such an expensive machine. Looking at the Trauml, Parker softly asked, "Why is it lying here?" His voice held both curiosity and concern. A Trauml is a multi-million-dollar machine. If a site is producing gold, no company would ever abandon it. So why was this machine standing here, alone, buried in the soil? The team's minds began to ponder several possibilities. The first thought was an accident. Perhaps a major disaster had occurred. Mining areas often experience sudden collapses, floods, or explosions. Perhaps the crew had to flee for their lives, leaving the machine behind. The second possibility was bankruptcy. Sometimes companies realize a site isn't profitable and abruptly shut down operations. Workers are fired, equipment is abandoned, and the site becomes a ghost zone. But if that were the case, how did so much gold material remain inside the Trauml? And the third scariest reason was the government shutdown. Permits and regulations are very strict in the Yukon. If there's suspicion of illegal digging or an environmental violation, officials immediately stop operations. Often the equipment is sealed there. Parker also feared that the site might be connected to some old legal case. The more Parker thought, the more the atmosphere grew heavier. Because the bigger this discovery seemed, the more dangerous it felt. Now this wasn't just a jackpot. It felt like a mystery trap. Then Parker's gaze fell on the surrounding ground. The soil in the area was uneven, with cracks visible in some places. There were also traces of old shafts. Mining experts know that abandoned sites are the most risky because the ground there is not stable. The team's engineer warned, this place could collapse. Gas pockets form inside old tunnels. The ground can cave in at any time. And if there's a hollow space beneath the Trauml, the entire area could suddenly sink. Parker remembered that many miners had lost their lives in such places. Flooding is also a major hazard. In the Yukon, underground water can suddenly fill tunnels. One wrong move, and the entire crew could be in danger. The workers' excitement was turning to nervousness. Someone was saying, there's so much gold, but this place seems cursed. Another was saying, what if it's a trap? Silence returned. Parker was now in a dilemma. A jackpot worth millions lay before him, but with it came hidden danger and unanswered questions. It was the same feeling as Oak Island, danger combined with treasure. And the story was about to get even more intense. Because Parker had to decide the next step. Would he take the risk and move forward, or retreat? Parker now faced a crucial decision. On one hand, the abandoned Trauml could hold gold worth millions, and on the other, the danger of the site was clear. When the ground was unstable, old machines had broken down, and the surrounding area felt like a danger zone. This was the moment when Parker had to take the biggest gamble of his life. Parker remained silent for a while. His eyes were fixed on the Trauml, but his mind was ablaze with thoughts. If I open it now and find this jackpot, it will be the biggest moment of my career. But then another thought came. If it collapses, then it's all over. In mining, the greatest discoveries often come with risks. But Parker wasn't a careless person. He had seen throughout his career that one wrong decision could cost the entire team their lives. So he was in a dilemma. Should he start digging immediately, or should he first call in safety engineers and secure the entire site? Some members of the team were excited. They were saying, boss, now's the chance, hurry up. But some workers were also afraid. One said, what if this place collapses? Parker listened to everyone, but he had to make the final decision. This was the turning point. Parker took a deep breath and said, first, we'll act smart. He decided that proceeding without planning could be suicidal, but the miner in him had awakened. He knew that such opportunities don't come often, but the story didn't end there. As soon as news of this discovery spread, the mining world was in turmoil. Competitors in the Yukon always keep an eye on where Parker was working. As soon as they learned that Parker had found gold in an abandoned Trauml, jealousy and panic began. Some rival miners felt it was an unfair jackpot. They thought, if Parker extracts this, he will become unbeatable. Many feared that Parker's success would destroy their business. Whispers spread through the industry. Parker has found something big. Now the fear of sabotage also surfaced. Competition in mining camps is brutal. Some people might damage equipment, spread rumors, or send complaints to officials to halt operations. Parker knew that the bigger the jackpot, the more enemies he would make. Tension began to rise within the team. Workers were saying, what if someone comes in at night and tampers with the machines? Parker's security concerns also grew. Now this wasn't just mining. It had become a high-stakes battle. Parker realized he was running out of time. If he didn't act quickly, either danger would stop him or his rivals would. This was the moment Parker's biggest gamble had begun. As news of Parker's discovery spread, excitement was accompanied by a new threat. Such a large gold find attracts not only miners, but also government and officials. Mining in the Yukon isn't easy, as permits, restrictions, and legal pressure immediately increase after every major discovery. Parker knew that as soon as officials learned that gold worth millions might be present, they would begin questioning the site. Environmental inspectors might arrive, paperwork could mount, and digging could be temporarily halted. Sometimes the government fears that uncontrolled excavation could cause ground collapse or harm nature. Some members of the team began to ask, boss, what if the permits aren't renewed? Parker was worried, because that's the most frustrating thing in mining. You hit the jackpot, but rules and restrictions prevent you from extracting it. Pressure from officials isn't limited to paperwork. Sometimes the government even increases security to prevent illegal mining. This situation was dangerous for Parker, as rivals could complain. Even a small legal issue could shut down the entire operation. But then another twist came in the story. Parker carefully examined the soil around the Trauml. Some things seemed out of the ordinary. He found old pieces of wood, strange markings, and signs of a hollow space underground. A shocking thought occurred to Parker. Isn't this place just a gold deposit? Is there an ancient secret hidden beneath it? Traces of ancient miners or explorers are often found in the Yukon soil. Some say that hidden tunnels were built here in ancient times. Whispers began in the team. One worker said, "Who knows, this might not be just a mining site, but a site of some ancient relic." Another said, "If an ancient artifact is found here, the matter will become even more serious." The suspense increased further. If this discovery wasn't limited to gold, but involved some historical treasure or secret tunnel, government control could be even stricter. Such places are immediately declared protected zones. For Parker, this was a double-edged sword. On one side was gold worth millions, on the other a hidden mystery and legal threat. He thought, if I don't hurry, the officials will seal it. But at the same time, he was also excited, because perhaps this wasn't just a mining jackpot, but the Yukon's biggest secret was about to be revealed. And that was the moment when Parker realized this story wasn't just about gold anymore. It had become an ancient mystery, the truth of which was yet to be revealed. The story had now reached its most intense turning point. Parker and his team understood that this discovery was no ordinary occasion. So preparations for the final dig began. The entire mining camp resembled a cinematic battlefield. Excavators were lined up. The wash plant was ready at full power, and cranes were carefully positioned near the Trauml. Workers were running around, safety gear was being checked, and engineers were repeatedly inspecting the stability of the ground. It felt as if the final mission of a movie was about to begin. Parker's eyes were focused, but tension was also evident within him. Retreat was no longer an option. Every step of the final operation was being carefully planned. The soil around the Trauml was being removed, and the machines were moving slowly. Everyone knew that even a small mistake could cause a collapse, and the Yukon soil can be unpredictable at any time. But amidst this excitement, the fear of a worst-case scenario also lingered in everyone's minds. Parker was wondering, what if this Trauml really turned out to be empty? If it was just an illusion and nothing was found inside, it could be the biggest embarrassment of his career. After taking such a huge gamble, if he didn't hit the jackpot, he would suffer financial loss and shatter public trust. Rivals would laugh, officials would increase pressure, and Parker's name would be at risk. This is the harsh reality of mining. Sometimes you become a legend, and sometimes a misplaced hope destroys you. And even greater was the danger of disaster. If the ground collapsed, or a hidden gas pocket exploded, not just gold, but lives could be at risk. The fear was evident on the team's faces. No one spoke, only the hum of machines and the silence of the air. Parker looked at everyone and took a deep breath. This was his legacy moment. He said, "Now either we make history..."
I'm in Kalgoorlie and my car had a little bit of a problem. One of the belts cracked and a friend who's a mechanic saw it. So we're at the workshop pulling the pig apart and fixing it as I'm heading home. So very grateful at this point in time. Very grateful.